Good morning, a day and a half ago basically. So this is not the following day, it's the day after the day after. So when we got here the day before, in the later afternoon, it was actually getting darker and it was actually getting quite wet. It was raining. So we just set up where you saw the last video where we set up. And that was it. Yesterday we just had a day of just sussing out the motorhome because it's very new to us. So we were just checking things out basically, making sure everything was working that ought to be working. Everything does work and works well. We did have a little, not an issue, but we just couldn't work out why the hot water wasn't hot. So Catherine got onto a Facebook page and made some inquiries, and then someone mentioned what to do, and then we've managed to get it hotter. So now it's really quite hot. We've set it at its hottest level. We're probably going to burn more gas with that, but at least we have hot water now to do the dishes, and obviously to have a shower if we want to have a shower. I think Catherine might have a shower later today, I'm not sure. I'm still using behind here somewhere. Over that way are the ablution blocks, so that's where I've been having showers so far. Anyhow, check out our new moho. Catherine's been doing some work, cleaning up work inside. She's just mopped, well, dusted down, or what do you call it, mopping, swept
And scrubbed the floor.
Swept and scrubbed the floor. So she's on with other little bits and bats, but I did promise to show you around this thing before, and I finally got round to it, so apologies for maybe not doing it sooner, but this is actually going to be quite early into the videos, so you are seeing it quite early days. So obviously we have an exit, an entry door here. Does the job. The step down is actually a switch inside, so it's all electric. What was this one? This compartment here, was it for a
Television.
Okay, so this is the one where you can have a television in there. There's no TV in it, but what we're using it for is actually for our pipes, for the water in and water out, and the power as well. So all our cables and pipes are going in there.
Water out. The waste, I don't fit in.
I don't think they're going to be hearing you, love. I was just filming around myself.
Didn't fit in.
Okay, so the waste pipe.
And the power.
Right.
I mean, they fit in there, but I thought might as well use it.
Okay. So it's pretty much all that we're carrying for our essentials in there, really, isn't it? Got his toolbox in there. We've got our seats, which we actually, camping chairs, which we haven't used as yet. The weather, as I've mentioned, hasn't been overly great, so it's warm, but it's just overcast at most of the times. Anyhow, we'll pass through around to the other side. Bronte's in there somewhere. Hello, you wait there. You wait, we're just showing you on camera. Yeah, you stay there. You're a good girl. Good doggy. Bronte, wait. And Bronte, stay. Closing door, love.
So I cleaned off some bird yes. Bob here. Looks like yellow. I won't get that off you.
Oh, there'll be some almost like that stuff, what's tire remover as well, like tea cutting. It's good timing that actually, because coming to the front of the bonnet of the motorhome, it might look quite decent on camera actually, and it's not that bad, but it does need a good sort of top coat, sort of tea cut and clean and wash and wax, and because around here it's actually like whiting. So obviously it's black in colour, but it's got sort of, it's like whiting. So it just needs a good deep top coat clean, wax, polish, all the rest, and it'll look really tidy. It's got the front fog lamps there with where it says steady. Obviously if you're in the country roads, you can get them on the go on an evening to illuminate the way. And coming through to this side, talking of the water heater earlier, is there, and you can hear it. So Catherine's running the hot water. Water connection here in. LPG, obviously the gas is on, connected. Power in, by the way. Cartridge for the regular things. As mentioned before, it's a Tone TN441 Sunliner. Nice lockable water inlet. And then we have what Catherine was mentioning in the first video, where she mentioned the utility bar, I think she calls it, or it's called, which is all this here. So you've got your spare tyre, you have this here is all a clothes hanger. It's actually quite a height as the motorhome. So it's powered all this by a winch, which is just through here. We've got a spare water, I think it's supposedly a water container, but it's grey in colour, but I don't know if that's the colour for water. You'd have thought blue maybe, but then is diesel blue or black? This winch operates by this switch here, so there's a switch and also a secondary button that you have to press at the same time down here. So you can see there, utility bar, safety override switch. So that and the other switch has to be pressed combined for it to work. And that's the locking mechanism. So there's one on the other side. We don't have any fishing rods, so no fishing rods there or down there. And that's about it for the walk around really. Here's an awning which we haven't had out, hence weather not being so good for awnings. Well, that's a walk around the Sunliner Tone TN441. What are you up to? Now Bronte does actually enjoy sitting in both those chairs. She sleeps there as well through the night, but also will want to come round to us from time to time and actually sleeps on our bed. But she seems to of late prefers to actually sleep away from us. Nearby, but just a distance away. Maybe she's trying to tell us something, I don't know. But Bronte is very much enjoying her motorhome experience out of love again. And yesterday was a whole day, as mentioned before, just getting acquainted with the motorhome. So everything's gone well so far, no dramas. Everything works. We're really content and happy with where we are with things at the moment.